bucks scratch-offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery, like bonus bucks with chances to win on the front and back, and junior big old bucks with a whole new look and prizes. There's even millionaire bucks with more chances and more cash.
Here's another update. Got a drive shaft. So I've had the slip yoke for a while now, so I got the drive shaft, finally ordered it, and I'll get it mounted. We'll see how long it takes for me to get that in there. Get it mounted, and hopefully I got measured right and everything looks good. This is why you always make sure you order the right size parts to start with. Here's a slip yoke that I ordered, and I could have swore that it said it took the same U-joint as this. Well, it is not the same. So I went and got what they call, I believe they're called hybrid universal. So it'd be the same size to fit this, which 1310 if I'm not mistaken. So I got some hybrids that should fit this, which are 1310s, and I don't know what size this is. I just took this down to the guy at the auto parts Car Quest place, one of the better guys in town, and he matched me up a hybrid, so 1310 on one end or one side, and it'll be whatever size this is. Same thing with my rear end. That's going to be, I held that up, measured that up too. So that's the same size as my slip yoke. So I got two universals, two of these hybrids, and I've been playing hell trying to get this thing off of here. It's a little more than just stick it in the vise, push it out. Here's the needle bearings. See, this is the other end. I got started on this end, and I got so frustrated with it, I moved to the other end to see if it would be any easier. I was on the other end. I was so close to taking my side cutter to it, angle grinder with the cutoff wheel, but I'm to the point now on this thing that I can't push it that way anymore, and I haven't figured out how to push it back this way. It's not quite long enough to be able to pull out, so I'm gonna fight a little bit longer. Worst comes to worst, I might go ahead and I might have to take this to a real driveline shop and have them press it out. And I'm really debating on doing that with the new ones. I put these in the freezer. Hopefully I'll be able to get them cold enough. Probably I'll wait till tomorrow to do it. Get them cold enough. I might go ahead and put this under some heat, get it nice and hot. Pull the end caps off, put the U-joint in there, and then drive the end caps on. Hopefully with the end caps being colder than a heated up drive shaft or the slip yoke, hopefully they just slide right in. So I think that's going to be tomorrow's chore. I'm going to let them sit in the freezer overnight. Alright, so next day, pull out. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to try pulling just one cap out just to see if it's going to make a difference, noticeable difference. I'll see if I can video this, but I don't know. it falls in that way. Not quite. It's still super, I won't say super tight, but it's tight. So I'll put this back in. I got some rust build up inside here, so I'll try cleaning that up, and I'll get a torch, heat this up, and see if it makes a difference. Alright, so heating it up actually did pretty good. I didn't videotape this first one. It's kind of sketchy as far as time wise. Felt like I was kind of scrambling to hurry up, and while the end caps were still cold, U-joint is still cold, kind of scrambling. In fact, I messed up one. I ended up having to beat one of my end caps back out. Needle bearings got all messed up, so I say messed up, they got out of position. So I put that whole end cap and needle bearings back in the freezer, and just grabbed another one and was able to get it pressed in there. Everything went good. I think you can see where I had the torch on it. It got a little, burnt the paint a little bit, but I don't care. So I think that's key. I think I'll let me see if I'll kind of review the game plan, see if I want to do my slip yoke next, or if I want to stick it in the other end of this first. Trying to weigh it out. Well, I'll get back with you, and I'll videotape the next one. I just now started sanding inside of this yoke. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try sticking this yoke onto this yoke U-joint here. I'm gonna go ahead and put some non-copyright music on, and I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this for you. Y'all see what I'm doing. Y'all probably get a good big kick out of it. This is the first time I've ever played with U-joints, and holy shit.
More chances and more cash. So if you're ready for
Got another fail. This universal is too big for my rear end. I can't do it one-handed, especially with it not being lined up, but you're gonna have to take my word for it. It's too big. I'm gonna have to do some internet search to see what the universal supposedly came in this. It's a ZR2 rear end. It's one of their 4x4 S10 models, 10 bolt. So do some internet researching and figure out. I'm bound to run out of U-joint sizes, so. Alright, wanted to give another update on the drive shaft. Finally got it installed. I think last time we're talking about I needed another U-joint for the rear end. Well, I finally got it installed, no issues there. Didn't videotape that. I think I showed you enough universal joint installation, so we'll leave that as it is and just let you know that I finally got the drive shaft in. I did pop the rear differential. This is just a 10 bolt rear end. Popped the rear differential, drained all the oil out of it. Topped it off with some fresh gear oil. So that's also been done. Main part of this update I want to tell you about is I want to tell you about the U-joint sizes. Okay, so like I said, I want to talk about U-joint sizes. I kept these. Now that I'm videotaping, hopefully I'll forever have records of it. But these are the two U-joints I ended up using. That 372, that's for the rear differential. That's the one that I thought. These are all Moog part numbers, that 372. Pretty much what it is, it breaks it down. It's actually a 1310 to a 1344, or a 3RL. I believe it's 3RL. It's a GMC U-joint size. So the drive shaft itself, I think we talked about it before. Both ends of the drive shaft were a 1310. Turns out the slip yoke that goes up underneath it was a 1350. So that first U-joint I had to get was, actually I ended up getting two of them. So, but it was a 1310 to 1350 slip yoke U-joint. That's the part number for it. Like I said, I got two of them only because I thought the rear end was a 1350 as well. Well, of course, in the video you saw, I installed it on the drive shaft and it was not the same size. It was not a 1350. It was actually a 1344. So it went from 1310 to 1344. Another, let me see if I can get a close-up of it, but another differential, another thing other than the size is, I don't know if you can see it, but, all right, these end caps have these outside C-clips, whatever type of clip they're called. They go on the outside of the U-joint. These actually have the inside of the U-joint clips. And I don't know if I'm getting a good video of this or not. But they got little clips that go on the inside. So there's nothing holding it on the outside. It's all inside mounts, locks. So I finally got the U-joints in there. Like I said, I just wanted to update and let y'all know it's finally installed, and primarily tell y'all that two different U-joints. I think we're done with the drive shaft. Actually, should be completely done with the whole drivetrain now. Like I said, I changed out the rear differential oil. I got 2 new U-joints with a slip yoke, drive shaft. That's all I can think about for my rear, my drive line, so I think we're good. Not proven yet, but I think we're good.